Okay, so it's the 7th of August, and as you know, all of it is artificial cloud. However, this load of crap up here was swept up to the north of England. This more overnight, because guess what? It's a clear, starry night, and this crap here that didn't exist. This did not exist in the at 4 a.m. Right at dawn, and then they turned on all the geoterror devices, and that was it. I was hoping for a nice summer's afternoon, but nope, not allowed that. Now that's what we've got. There we go. It's just over and over, and you can see all of it, geoterror, weather plants. There you go, all of it just going on all the time. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You're not even allowed one day, it seems, without them poisoning the sky with this crap. This is what's going to give us all cancer, by the way, and also a fever. That's right, because your body more toxic, you're going to be breaking out into flu a lot more often. When they're such scum, they're twisting it and saying it's a coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. No, it's poison, toxic, shitty clouds. That's what it is. Coal. Yeah, coal, and people had a flu season once a year when they faked autumn and winter. They faked everyone out. They've been faking everyone out the whole time, telling you bullshit. Okay, so all controlled. There you go, by Doppler radar everywhere. That's it. It's disgusting crime. Yeah. Did you suffer with really cold, freezing winters outside? Did you suffer? Guess what? You didn't have to. Because all they could do is they could not cover all this area. Look to the south of England, for like 1,000, 2,000 miles. Yeah, all they have to do is not cover it with crap, and then more sunlight will reach, and it'll be warm all year round, just like in the other video, where we had 3-4 days in February when it was nice, like almost like spring. It was spring going on summer. And then they just cancelled it. And, it's ridiculous. And I think it was the year before that. It was on TV. Was it ITV? Is it ITV? I can't remember. And it was so hot and sunny in, I think it was April. It was like summer, and there were people down the beach, and what was it, the presenter asked the child, what do you think of this? And the child, I don't know how old, preteen child said, "Wow, it's amazing. We don't even have to go to Spain on holiday. It's hot and sunny here." And then guess what happened? The day after that, bam! Geoterror plants. They turned straight on, and they turned the sky into a grey mess, and didn't see the sun. I think it was that year. Was it last year or the year before? Until the end of May, didn't see the sun. It was just grey every day. It's disgusting. That's what happens when you lie too much, telling everyone they're on a ball. Yeah, so you're on a ball and there's no God, and they're going to space. Rubbish. So now they want to kill us. Yeah, because this is not sustainable. This crap, faking out a ball. Yeah. So that's it. So that's what they planned. Depopulation, and yeah, all the people who get their poison needles, that's it, you fucked. And that's it. Because otherwise, imagine if everybody found out that these scum had been lying all along. There'd be in big trouble. That's why they want to kill you. Okay, because there's 400 years worth of coal left. But no, they're going with renewables, apparently. Yeah, the Great Reset. Yeah, Prince Charles, isn't he great? Yeah, he can offset his carbon emission using private jets all the time, like Prince Harry and all that. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, they can just go up. I've donated $1 million. There you go. I've offset my carbon. Yeah, what are the poor gonna do? Who don't have millions, billions, and gazillions or gorillions? Yeah. Well, how are you gonna offset your carbon emission? Well, you're gonna offset your carbon emission by putting you in the ground. That's what they have planned. So that's it. That's what's going on, and the people, they just don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. And yeah, let's just go back to there. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, does it? It's over anyway. People are just too dumb, and only woke up because God gave us the eyes. Or, I mean, how else would you have waken up? They literally, people have not been woken up. They literally can't see this. They look at it and they I don't know what their brain does. Just like blue screens, you know, like a Windows crash, a blue screen, and it just goes, it resets and goes, no, it's clouds. And you know, that's it. So that's it. What a horrible place, run by scum who lied about everything. And the whole world is Egypt as well. That's another thing. The whole world is Egypt. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, only way you get out here is you have to die once. Don't take that poison needle, then you'll die. I don't know how many times before Satan has finally had his fill. Okay, that's it. Awful. And yeah, it's no wonder now this afternoon I started feeling sick. Just whenever this crap rolls in the local area, I feel ill. That's it. And the crimes will just continue, and the Great Reset will happen. The Great Reset and depopulation they have planned for everyone. Yeah. Okay, because just too dumb. Most people just going along with it. And they see that's the importance of power. That's what it is. Guess what? If we had power, instead of being subject to their absolute nonsense narrative, you wouldn't have to act like you wouldn't have all these people wearing masks and acting like basically retards, rude retards. They think they've got the moral high ground. They don't know a thing. That's it. That's why you need power and you need people to band together with. And, yeah, that's why their symbol is the fasces, by the way, or the sticks. Yeah, in a bundle with an axe. They're the axe. They bundle themselves in with us and rule us that way. Yeah, so it's like they're preventing. That's what the symbology must be. It's like an axe preventing everyone else getting together. Yeah, that's how they do it. And that's it. So it'll be, it's ridiculous. You've got to wear a mask to go to the shop. Yeah, but not a pub. Yeah, not a pub. They're mad. These people in power are sick. Yeah, not the puppet politicians. Right? They've all got to be pedos. Okay, that's why, like Boris Johnson. That's why they took him away after right at the beginning. You said we're going to leave it open and gain herd immunity, and they took him away, where he lied and said he had COVID-19 and he recovered from it. Yeah, and then there you go. The hierarchy of hell were telling him, no, you're going to lock down everything. And he came back and locked down everything. Okay, or his ministers already locked it down, but that's what happened. Okay, so that was it. Before all these politicians used to be gay. Yeah, that's why they changed. That's why the laws got changed, so it wasn't illegal to be gay anymore. Because all the politicians were, and they're being blackmailed. Okay, so that's why all these politicians who are basically being blackmailed by the real rulers behind the scenes, yeah, that's why they'll try and get being a pedo made legal next, because they're being blackmailed, and that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. So they all have to be pedos to be top politicians, or that's what it is. I don't know what they do. They must have been inviting them to Epstein Island and offering them children and then recording them, and then that's it. They control them. Okay, that's why these controlled politicians, they're saying absolutely insane shit about the COVID-19 lie, and and lockdowns and forced vaccinations and all that, and then a banning of money. It's just going to go on. And COVID pass. COVID pass, mad, huh? That's it. This is ridiculous now. That's it. I don't know what to do. Obviously, I don't know who to trust either. So that's the problem. But there you go. I thought we would have more time. I thought it was going to be, the projection 2025 on the Deagle side. I don't know. I thought maybe you had to have a year or two, but nope. 2020, it's over. It's over. That's it. So imagine what insane bullshit they're gonna pull very soon. They're gonna. I mean, it already is insane just every day, but and I can't stand it. Friggin' slave mask wearing sheeple, and then when they're extra sheeple, they have the face shield. No, it's so stupid. You can't tell them. You know, they go, it's an invisible enemy, a transmittable virus. That's what they think. But you can't even show them. Look in the sky. That's where you're being poisoned from. And because they're so dumb, they'll go, that's clouds. Don't you know? Most clouds, they form over the ocean. That's where most clouds come from. No, they don't. That's not how it happens. Obviously, it's all bullshit. Look at it, it's all poison. It's all poison. All done with coal before, and that's toxic chems and all bunker fuel. It's so different as well. And straight out these, they're burning. There's no recycling, by the way. If you thought there was recycling, they just take it all and to one of these places here. Yeah, I don't know. The steam cooling tower or wet surface air cooler. Plus, they're burning off all the waste. Yeah, and they've processed it into some kind of disgusting mixture, and it goes up with the steam, and there you go. You got chem clouds for hundreds of miles or even thousands of miles. Yeah, the jet stream. Thousands of miles, like 10,000 miles of shit. It's disgusting, and they won't stop, and they will never say anything about it. And so the sheeple that's it. The sheeple can only entertain something if the media or authority tells them. Otherwise, they don't know, and that's it. So that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Will we get a full day of sun tomorrow? Well, not if you're up north. You won't. Yeah, I bet it'll be sprayers tomorrow. That's right. Out to the back of aircraft tomorrow. Today it wasn't. It was all from here. All these geoterror plants. Disgusting. Imagine that. That's where they've invested all their money into poisoning us and having the sheep think it's a cloud. Isn't that an innocuous way to poison people? With a cloud. They think it's a cloud. Yeah, and that's it. That's what your coronavirus is. That's your body so toxic it's going to break out in fever and flu all the time from this. Unless you start detoxing yourself, you better do something. I don't know, or I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're forced to breathe it sometimes, but there you go. And the stupid freaking mask, that's the worst thing of all. Literally a satanic ritual, that mask bullshit. And all these, imagine the protests which they allowed, yeah? That was completely the wrong type of protest. Yeah, they allowed that yeah, I mean, that's it. They diverted all the sheeple to where they want, yeah. It should have been worldwide protests over the lie of COVID-19 and protests from lockdowns. That's what it should have been. But instead, we had some race-baiting nonsense. That's all we got. So that's it. It's no hope. It's just people are too dumb. All right, and I feel. Well, I couldn't anyway. You can't. How on earth are you supposed to get thousands of people as your friends, or at least on the same page? You know, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing in the UK as far as I know, but you know, in America there's militias. You know, in the woods, yeah, there's militias. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like that here. And if it was, it's going to be infiltrated, or same as America infiltrated. You'll have, government agents. Yeah, in any kind of militia, and they'll set you up somehow, kill you, and they'll spike your drink with drugs or something and kill you that way. I don't know. That's the thing as well. That's a good way to. It's a good way to kill someone, get away with it, like they do all the time, is with drugs. You know, they say, I don't know, whatever drugs they can push, maybe some methamphetamines. You see, that's the real reason you shouldn't take any drugs. Okay, well, firstly, because the ones you get, they're impure, so they'll poison you slowly anyway. And the second reason is because when you have the reputation of a drug addict, a druggie, anybody can just kill you with they can mix your drug with poison, and it can kill you. And then what happens? Because you know, because it'll be well known that person takes drugs, you see, and then they don't even bother with an autopsy or anything, but because it's like no investigation. It's just like, yeah, it's a drug, he overdosed, died. Yeah, you see, that's how you can get away with killing someone, basically. Yeah, offer them drugs and then stitch them up with a poison hit. And that's what they do. That's what's always been going on as well. That's another thing. So that's it anyway. It doesn't matter. That's it. Like I say, just the personal responsibility. Like I say, my last stand is the resisting this. If it's you know, it seems like it's going to be mandatory vaccination, or like some people. It's not like they're going to force you. Some people say they're simply going to say, you don't have your proof of vaccination, so there you can't buy anything, and then so that's it. So I don't know what I'll do. What are you gonna do? What can I do? You cannot eat. What, I'm gonna have to kill small animals and eat them and cook them in the woods. Yeah, it's not gonna work out, is it? Yeah. So I don't know. This is really sick. Yeah. And like it was 100 years ago, Spanish flu. Have you seen that image? I don't know. You can find it online. Like it's like 3 people, 2 men and a woman wearing masks, and I think the woman's holding up a sign saying, and they all look, even though they're wearing masks, you can see they're all smug, holding up their stupid sign. Wear the mask or go to jail. It was a fake Spanish flu either. They just killed people back then too. Probably. What happens is when there's too many people waking up to their game of lies, yeah, and they kill everyone. That's the reset. And that's what it is. Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, so that's it really. Oh yeah, that's it as well. Yeah, all those other things like mad cow's disease and swine flu and foot and mouth. That again, you know where that comes from. It comes from the hierarchy of hell. You know, all these arseholes living in basically their castles, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. They take a helicopter to get to where they live, yeah. Yeah, they're the ones who push these hoaxes, yeah, and they destroy the peasants' food supply. Yes, they destroy our food supply, and it's become so obvious now. I should probably find the video. There's, like I told you, there's a some cook program. So I don't know. He went to Scottish Highlands somewhere, and he was cooking deer. What is it? What's it called? Deer. It's not. Is it veal? No, it's not veal, is it? No, venison. That's it. Venison. He was cooking some venison and made a venison kebab or something. And the farmer on this la-di-da's land, he was from a family of sheep farmers. That's it. And he said, "Yeah, my family's farm got destroyed with," I think he said, foot and mouth. There's one of them, foot and mouth and whatever I just said earlier. And he said, "Yeah," and they killed they culled all the animals, and then they weren't farmers anymore. They went bankrupt. Yeah. Okay, and then and then who he's working for? He says, "I got this job, looking after his herd of deer through something like Nature Protection Society or some absolute wank, yeah, some bullshit, yeah." So their food source is called Nature Preservation Society, yeah, and they all live high up. I don't know, maybe the air is clear. You don't have to breathe in as much poison. So yeah, and without any sense, I didn't get any sense of irony from this farmer to realize he's now working for the same kind of ilk that destroyed his family's farm. There's nothing. It's just, that's what I mean. They're so dumb, literally sheeple. They don't get it. Okay, so their food source, they protect it and say it's good for the environment. Our food source, they say bad, it's diseased, not sustainable. Oh my God, is too much CO2 and methane, cow farts. They're like literally demonizing the peasant's food source. That's our food source, because I'm a peasant, a landless peasant, because you don't really own anything. And it's disgusting. So they're literally lording it over now, and they want everyone dead. Okay, and as I say, I don't know if they're going to go for a fast kill with a poison needle. Probably, yeah. And then the rest of us, that's it. There won't be any meat. Yeah, and how long are you going to live? Yeah, without protein. Yeah, not very long, and that's what they're doing. Okay, it's back like in Robin Hood's time. Yeah, where all the peasants were struggling. Yeah, and they had to break the law and go into the king's forest and hunt for deer, which was illegal if they were found with a hunting. They call them poachers, isn't it? They would be killed. It's coming back to that. That's what they want. Yeah, so they can feel important again. Yeah, that's what it is about, feeling important. Lording it over everyone else. So they're so stupid. The stupid sheep. Right? They literally deserve it right now as well, because they're so fucking stupid. They actually believe this Hoaxrona. It's the dumbest ever. I mean, straight away I knew it was a hoax. I made a video earlier on. I should have. I don't know. Did I make it on the lockdown or a little bit after? I don't know. But I don't know. Obviously, it was going to be a hoax. Everybody who knew what's coming knew this is going to be bullshit that they're pulling. Yeah. Guess what? 9/11. That was them. You had that Israeli art students set up the building. They weren't drawing murals. They were setting up the buildings for demolition. They did it. Yeah, it wasn't fucking Osama bin Laden, who's a CIA agent anyway, who died. And was dead before it was all done on recorded anyway. I can't remember his name. There's a CIA agent who basically looks exactly like Osama bin Laden, who died, and then before he died, they made all the bullshit videos to pretend he was alive in a cave. He was a mastermind, a terrorist mastermind in a cave, sending terrorists out. It's rubbish, and that's the kind of thing that I knew that was rubbish back then. When was that? 2001. And that was all just like now, they are humiliating people going through airports, yeah, and treating you like a biohazard. No, worse than that. They're treating humans, yeah, people who aren't la-di-da lords and queens and all that, and billionaires who their private jet. They're treating you like biological waste. That's what they're treating us like. And that's the same thing they did with 9/11. They literally going through the airport to go on holiday somewhere, or just travel for whatever reason. They're treating you like scum, like you are a potential terrorist. What? So, you are a law-abiding. I'm not saying law-abiding is good, because who sets the laws? Scum. But just say you're not an aggressive person who harms other people, right? And you come into the airport one day just to travel, and magically, there's a potential terrorist. Yes, it's disgusting. That's why I never want to go through Heathrow and Gatwick and all that again. Got all the fucking pigs there with guns looking at you, like they're ready. They're trigger happy. They're like ready to raise their MP5 at you and just kill you. That I bet they would love doing that too. I mean, after all, did you see this lockdown nonsense over a hoax, pandemic hoax? All the fucking disgusting police act. It's so easy, wasn't it? They turned into Nazi stormtroopers just like that. It's disgusting. All the fucking nurses and doctors in the NHS hospitals, yeah, and the empty. That's right. If you didn't know by now, they're closed to everybody unless you have COVID-19, and COVID-19 is bullshit. Yeah, and they killed all the old people in care homes. Yeah, and what did they do? Just fucking dance, make TikTok dance videos. Disgusting. Fuck the NHS, and fuck all the police too. None of them at all, because they're all thinking, my salary, my big police pension, I'll retire in 20 years, get a big pension. That's what they're all thinking. None of them came out to say it's bullshit, because they're all thinking me. But guess what? There's not going to be anything left for anyone because of people not coming out against this evil tyranny and an evil lie. That's what it is. It's an evil lie, and it's going to destroy all of our lives.